Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss introduction of subsidiary books. When the size of a business is small and the number of transactions are limited, then it is easy to record all those limited transactions into a simple journal book. Whereas in case of large business organizations, when the number of transactions are more, then we record all those transactions into various books called as subsidiary books. There are 8 types of subsidiary books and they are as follows: purchases books, sales books, purchases returns book, sales returns books, cash book, bills receivable book, bills payable book, and journal proper. All the transactions which are on the basis of credit, those transactions are going to be recorded in these 4 main subsidiary books, and the cash related transactions are going to be recorded in cash book. So whenever we purchase goods from different types of parties, let us say for example, from Mr. A we bought goods of rupees 20,000, and from Mr. B from 30,000, and from Mr. C 40,000. So we are having 3 different creditors from whom we have purchased on the basis of credit. So all the credit transactions are going to be recorded into purchase book. Let us say for example, we sold goods on credit to Ramesh, Suresh, Mahesh, for example. So we have sold the goods to them on the basis of credit. So we have to record those transactions into sales book. All the credit transactions, either it might be purchases or it might be sales. All the credit transactions we have to record in purchase book or sales book according to the transactions. Sometime what happened, when we purchase the goods, it might be defective or damaged, or sometimes we bought some good in excess. So then we have to return those goods, damaged goods or defective goods or excess of goods. So we have to record those transactions in which we are returning the goods, then that we have to record into purchases returns book. Already we have purchased those goods and now we are returning the goods. All these transactions is also basis on credit. Whereas sometimes we sold the goods and the customer find it defective, damaged, because of any reason. So then whenever we sold the goods and customer is not satisfied, or it might be the customer get some defective or damaged product, then we'll get all those goods returned by customer, and we have to record the transactions into sales returns book. Whereas all the cash transactions are going to be recorded into cash books, and the transactions which is related to bills receivable, payable, recorded to bills receivable book and bills payable book respectively. Journal proper is nothing but we have to write the opening entry and closing entry under this journal proper book. So here, when the size of a business is small, it is very easy and very simple to record the transaction into a simple book called as journal book. But when the transactions are more, a large business organization is there, then we have to go into various books called as subsidiary books. The 4 main books of purchase of subsidiary books are purchases book, sales book, purchases returns book, sales return book. All the credit transactions are going to be recorded into these 4 books, which are known as purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, and sales return book.